Woo! What's going on, y'all? Nick here, coming to you with another video. Check this one out, y'all. Today, we got perhaps the worst wife ever possible. You won't believe what this wife did to her husband. Check this out, y'all. So it's very small, but if you can read it carefully, it says, getting home after a 13-hour shift. Okay. So it seems like she's cooking. Hold on. Maybe am I looking at the wrong video here? Ooh wee. Man. She just did finish working and now she's cooking up a nice meal. It looks damn good too. Man, she didn't even take off. Ooh, mercy. Look at that. The rice, the fish. Hold on. You guys, time out. I legitimately believe perhaps I found the wrong video. You know, when I was doing research on this, we have all these people calling this woman out. Apparently, she's messing up because she's actually cooking a meal for her man. Can you believe the society that we actually live in? Clearly I'm being facetious. Please stay tuned because this woman actually responds to all the haters out there. But I would like to actually go into some of the comments, all right? This one I thought was pretty funny. It says, beauty is her name. I want to be a husband when I grow up. 5,183 likes. Mercy. So in other words, I guess she assumes that you have special privileges for being a husband. So here's a woman trying to be facetious. I'm assuming I want to be a husband when I grow up. Interesting. Another woman, my fear of marriage ain't no way after a 13-hour shift. That got 9,587 likes. Why am I reading out the comments? I'm reading out the comments because I want to show you that this is the prevailing mindset amongst women today. I want you to understand that this right here, what this surgeon has done, is considered completely taboo. Completely taboo. Right? And apparently it's a form of modern day slavery, according to some of these women. Wow. Another woman by the name of nuanced says, what was he doing the whole day? Just being a bum, probably laying on the couch. He probably a scrub. He couldn't possibly be doing nothing. Nah. He doesn't have a long day. He's just sitting his lazy ass home. He ain't got shit to do. Nah. Impossible. So look, you guys, you see, again, this is what it is. We cover topics like this all the time because it really is sad. I'm making light of it. I'm trying to joke around, but it's nothing really to scoff at because, again, this is a mindset of a bunch of Jezebels, a bunch of harlots out here who they are complaining because this woman went to work, came back home, she's still in her scrubs, and she proceeds to cook a meal for her man. And rather than applauding this woman, what they're doing, you have a bunch of women. I don't see no men, by the way. But I see a bunch of women just pounding on their sister. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently, I guess she broke the sisterhood. I guess she ain't standing up or representing the sisters good. And she's a surgeon. How could an educated woman on top of that? How dare she go to school, educate herself, and then proceed to slave at the stove and cook a meal for her husband? No, she's not a slave. I actually respect her. I respect a woman, especially in today's age, that can actually do something like that. She deserves to be applauded. Because here's the thing, right? She's actually married. She is actually married. I mean, what you see, all these single ladies, shout out to Beyonce, who is also married. Do you see something going on here? I see a trend. I see a lot of Hollywood stars who are feeding into a lot of modern women's Jezebel spirit, telling them that they don't need to obey a man, they don't need to submit to a man, they don't need to cater to a man. They're telling them all these things within the songs, within the media, within the movies. That's what they're saying, but their lifestyle doesn't reflect what they actually are preaching in those songs. Again, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, and she's still with the man. So she can keep her. She knows what she wants. She wants to be married. She wants to have a status of actually being a wife. While all these women, they want to complain. But hey, you know what? This is my financial advice to all of you listening. Invest in pet food. I can foresee the future. The price of cat food and dog food is gonna skyrocket. If you invest right now, I guarantee you finna be rich. Trust me on that. Alright, so here's what this doctor had to say in response to all the haters out there.
I accidentally went viral on Twitter today. Let's talk about it. I just got home from a 24-hour shift, and so many people have sent me my video that has made it to Twitter, and it has made it to Instagram. Dermatologica? Okay, let's answer the most common question that I got asked on that video. Why am I cooking in my scrubs? For the same reason that y'all eat at fast food places that are not up to code. And the same reason y'all bought that pink sauce last year. I don't care. Next question is my husband at home, sitting on the couch, watching me slave away while he did absolutely nothing. Yes, I actually don't like my husband cooking, and so I like to let him relax while I cook, and that's just who I am. You guys just gonna have to accept it, I'm sorry.
Can you believe that? So her cooking was actually her choice because she doesn't like her husband being in the kitchen. This sounds like a very traditional, minded family. I don't know them personally, but that sounds very traditional. I know even in my house, if I even tried to go into the kitchen, don't get me wrong, I could whip it up. You know what I'm saying? My mom taught me how to cook. A brother got to survive. But my wife actually cooks for me. She doesn't want me to cook. You know what I'm saying? I think the last time I actually cooked for my wife was probably during the time of her pregnancy. She was healing up. Yeah, sure, I'll cook a meal then. But other than that, that's actually her job. She wants to do it. And she actually feels annoyed if I'm in the kitchen. She feels annoyed if I'm in the kitchen. So give her space. Let her do her thing. I don't know what's this beef about a man relaxing and a woman having to cook. But that's because, the man wasn't doing nothing. Yeah, the man couldn't possibly have done anything.
The word expect. Does my husband expect me to cook for him? Yes. I'm his wife, and I cook for him. I like to use a vitamin oil. I just want to say that, my husband and I are in a great marriage. He helps out a lot, and just because you guys aren't seeing him help out does not mean that he does not. He is a great husband, and I am so grateful to have I am so grateful to have him. Honestly, y'all are killing me in the comments. I don't know which ones are funnier. The ones that y'all don't believe I'm a surgeon because of how wrinkled and inside out my scrubs are. The ones that believe my husband is sitting at home on the couch, probably drinking a beer and watching sports. Yeah. Or the ones that are calling me a slave, or the ones that are calling him deadbeat. I don't know, but either way, You guys are very comical and I'm enjoying it. Okay, bye.
There you have it, guys. So this woman, she goes by the name Dr. Shan, by the way. She's a doctor, surgeon, and she loves to cook for her man, even though she works. And here's another thing too, just to put things in perspective. Again, I don't know these people, but I do want to put things in perspective, right? I know some people that work in the medical field. A lot of times, when you work in the medical field, yeah, you work long hours, but you also work less days. Like I know I had a brother of mine who was a nurse, and he worked extremely long hours, but as a result, he only worked 3 days a week. He only worked 3 days a week. You get what I'm saying? Now, could he take more work if he wanted to? Sure, he could. But I mean, that's the payoff. That's why you go to school to become a nurse or a doctor. That's why you busted your ass so that you don't have to slave like the rest of the other people in the world. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Common folks such as myself. You get what I'm saying? You don't gotta slave 5 days a week. You can just work 3. So what? So she comes home. She does some extra work. We're gonna scold her for that? We're gonna crucify her for that? No, she's a woman that knows how to actually keep her man pleased, that knows how to keep her man happy. And as she said, she's in a happy relationship. And here you have these, laughing hyenas literally trying to jack up her relationship when I bet a bunch of them don't have a functional wealth oil machine relationship like this woman does. Leave the woman alone. I applaud her. I respect her because there's actual traditional women that seem to still exist in this daytime and hour that we live in. Anyway, guys, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about the worst wife ever. Please let me know in the comment sections down below. With that being said, you guys, Nick over and out. The message sent. Jesus is King.